equation. It's a very important one. Yes, balancing. Yeah, all the students listen carefully. We already discussed it. There is somewhat principles are there in our physics. In a physics world, there is how to go with the very important concept in a physical chemistry. That is the conservation laws. Okay, got it? Or conservation laws. So many properties are conserved form. What is that? So many, whatever the properties you are take, it is a conserved form. According to the physical science, mass is a conserved, energy is a conserved, momentum is a conserved. So many conserved things are there. Conserved means what? Before the action and after the action, that masses or otherwise energies are same. We not created energy, we not destroy energy, but energy changes from one form to the other form. Okay, but total energy of the universe is remains constant. Yes, this is called the conservation of energy. Conservation of energy principle is like that. And compulsory the substances follows the conservation of mass also. Yes, the mass is not created by energy. Mass is not created by us. Mass is not destroyed by us. Total mass of universe remains constant. It is changes from one form to the another form. Okay, clear? Yes, and it is converted from one form to the another form. But the total energy remains constant. Okay, very important concept. That is only what conservation of mass. Conservation of mass. Yes. Which one is called a conservation of mass? Which one is called a conservation of mass? The conservation of mass, nothing but the mass is not created by us. The mass is not destroyed by us. There is a mass is converted into one form to the other form. Got it or not? Yes. So many examples are there here. Okay. Suppose there is when you are taken a preparation of some sweets. Okay, clear or not all of the students? Preparation of some sweets. Before the preparation of sweet, there is it is looking like a flour and sugar. Okay, clear or not all the students? There is any other form. When we combine together, it's a form would have a sweet. It not look like a sugar. It not look like a flour. Okay, clear or not all the students? It looks like a somewhat another sweet. Yes, got it or not? Suppose the laddu, when you take a laddu, there is we are used the word basic, oil, and all these things. Where it will be all gone? No, wherever it is not a gone. These all are remains constant mass only. Yes, but one is a mixed with another one, and they prepared as another. Got it or not? This is only about a conservation of mass example. Yes, it is for laddu, but not for our chemistry. Okay, now we are going with the chemistry part. There is a when there is a chemical changes are going on. Okay, clear or not all the students? When there is a chemical changes are going on, the mass of the reactants are not lost. Yes, they converted into new substance, but the mass is not become change. The mass is remains constant. Whatever the reacting elements are there, they involved in that our chemical change. The must and should the equal number we are getting again in a products. Okay, clear or not all students? This is only called a conservation of mass. Number of reactants is equal to number of products. That is only called what? Conservation of mass application for our chemical equation. I hope you got it. The conservation of mass for chemical equations are what? The mass of the particles, whatever involved in the reactant format, not equal to product. Okay, clear or not? This is only called what? Conservation of mass principle. Yes. Now, the it is taken as what actually it is taken as, yes. Suppose you have taken an equation. What is the equation? Yes, magnesium is a combined with the oxygen. It's a formula as a magnesium oxide. What this equation, at the time of Diwali, when you burn the cracker, okay, this is only the chemical change. Yes, we are using the magnesium powder in our crackers. When we burn the things, at that time we get that magnesium oxide. Magnesium is a combined with oxygen. It's a converted as a magnesium oxide. I hope you got it, all the students. Yes, but once check it here. How many number of magnesiums are there? How many number of oxygens are there? And there is any our in a magnesium oxide the same number is there. Okay, once check it here. There is about one magnesium is there. What is the oxygen numbers are there? Two oxygens are there. What is the magnesiums are there here? One magnesium it is there here. What is the oxygens are there here? The oxygen number is become here one only. Once check it here totally how many reactant numbers are there? Three. Here how many are there? Only two. But it is not correct according to our chemical laws and the physical laws, especially the conservation of mass law. Got it? Yes, I hope you got it. According to conservation of mass law, no mass is created by us, not mass is destroyed by us. The mass is remains constant. Yes, the total universal mass is constant. Understood, not all the students? I hope you got it. Yes, there is for this purpose only we balancing the chemical equation. Okay, actually we not balanced it. If the chemical change is going on in that particular format, compulsory that will be only involved. That number of particles are only involved. Okay, now how you know there is this reaction is not a correct form. Okay, and this reaction compulsory in this particular form only. The 2Mg plus O2 gives rise to MgO. 2MgO. Yes, don't confuse and don't bother about this. What is Mg, what is O, what is this? Okay, why? Because you are not studied in your 6th class, the foundation classes. Once you ask the teachers, you have to know at least 20 elements. First 20 elements names and the symbols. That is only I am using here as a symbol. Okay, now if possible, please after conclusion of this and write on the board, please write the name of that things. Okay, and the symbolic representation of that particular element also. Okay, got it? Yes. And listen carefully, the magnesium, it is called what? Mg means magnesium, O means oxygen. How many magnesiums are there? Two magnesiums are there. How many oxygens are there? Two oxygens. Either in a subscript you written or in front of the any symbol you have to written. That is only the number involved in our chemical change. If the number involved in a chemical change represented by this particular either prefix or maybe we are used it is as a subscript form. Got it or not? Now, how many magnesiums are there? Now multiply with the two magnesiums, two oxygens. Got it? It is the correct equation. Means what? No, general practice, it will only going. Means what? 2 moles of magnesium combined with oxygen, it will be formed 2 moles of magnesium oxide gas. Okay, clear or not? Yes, and actually general fact it is going on. But when we want to represent the chemical equation, sometimes may be written like this, but it is not a called balanced equation. Okay, now when we make a balance like this, it is a called balanced equation. If it is not in a balanced form, it's a called what? It's a called a skeleton equation. It's a called what? It's a called a skeleton equation. Yes, I hope you got it. It is. Yes, and how to balance this equations? Okay, how to balance this equation? That is very, very important thing. Yes, balancing of equation. how to balance chemical. Yeah, one second. Here there is the BaCl2 SAG number 3. BaCl2 combined Al2 gives that BaSO4 plus Al3. BaSO4 Al3A3. Right? Here, medium, the same is there, taken tiles. Yeah, as first the purpose of this one is we have to should take here. Okay, now how many elements are there when the given equation? How many elements are there? And right hand side, how many elements are there? And as well as the left hand side, how many elements are there? You have to should find out it. How many elements are there? Yeah, first you have to write one table. What you have to write? Name of element. Name of element. How many elements are there here? Barium is one of the elements. Yes. Chlorine is another element. Aluminium, one more element it is there. Yes, sulfur. Yes, is only one element. Oxygen is another element. Like that, how many elements are there in this our chemical equation? How many elements are involved? Totally 5 elements are involved. In LHS side, how many is there? Okay, clear or not, all the students? LHS means our reactant side, how many number of elements are there? Okay, now one stick. How many are there? Bariums? One only. How many chlorines are there? Two. How many aluminiums are there? Two. How many sulfurs are there? Three. How many oxygens are there? 12. Got it or not? Yes, 3 into 4. 12. Yes, this is the only 3. Okay, clear or not? Next, come to RHS. How many elements are there? Barium? 1. How many sulfurs are there? One only. How many oxygens are there here? Yes, 4 here. How many aluminiums are there here? Sulfur is 1. How many aluminiums are there here? How many chlorine are there here? 3. How many aluminiums are there here? 1. One second. This is called a balanced equation. No, not it is called a balanced equation. It is a skeletal equation. These are which one? It is a skeleton equation. Why we not call a balanced equation here? It is, yeah, one second. Barium is a 1 here. Here also 1. Chlorine is a 2 here. Here 3 here. Yes, aluminum is 2 here. Here 1 only. Sulfur is 3 here. Here 1 only. Oxygen is a 12 here. Here 4 only. That's why it is not called a balanced equation. For the balancing of this equation, you have to multiply. Okay, now you have to multiply for a till balance that all the elements involved with that. Got it or not? I hope you got it. For a till involved, whatever the particles are involved in our chemical equation, for till balancing, okay, you have to should compulsory multiply with one number. Understood or not, all the students? Yes, hope you got it. It's somewhat critical. It is. Yes, it is somewhat critical count. Okay, to balancing this chemical equation, then we have to go for it is what actually, yes, and step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 they given. It's a very big question. Okay, for our understanding purpose, I am going with a very small equation. Okay, a simple equation only. Okay, and further we are going with this. Okay, now next the answer is given for it. Yes, first you have to check it like that. It is a balancing or not. How to write it is, first you have to write elements names. Then next you have to write, okay, now how many number of reactants are there, that elements. And next is that equation, how many number of products are there. And based on that only we are doing the somewhat mathematical operations. Okay, we'll get the balancing of equation. Yeah, now I'm going with the simple equation only. Before that, I am taken now. That is our magnesium is combined with oxygen Okay, it's a formed as a magnesium oxide. Okay, now this is the equation. Yeah, now for this, right, there is a what is the reactant, what is the name of elements? First, you have to take what? Name of elements. Name of elements. Yes. What the name of elements are there? Magnesium and as well as only two elements, oxygen. And how many reactants are there here? Yeah, what we have to take reactant, number of reactants. How many are there here? It is a one, it is a two. Yes, clear. Oxygens are two, it is a one. How many products are there here? There is a products, or it is RHS, or it is a LH. And how many products are there here? There is a magnesium is a one and oxygen is a one. Understood or not? Understood? Yes. And that's why these are not called a balanced equation. Why? Because it is a balanced, but oxygen number is not balanced. Then what we have to do? Okay. Yes. Where is not balanced at particular number multiply with that number. Suppose it is a 2. It is a 1. How will it become 2? Yeah, you multiply with these 2. Okay. Where you multiply in the product side with multiply. Clear or not all students? That is why in a step 2 what we have like that. Our equation now modified as magnesium plus oxygen is rise to MgO multiplied with their product side we multiplied with 2. Okay, total equation multiplied with 2. Again you have to write number. Okay, again you have to write here the number magnesium, oxygen. Here number it become what? It is become 1. It is become 2. And what it is a become now? Yes. And here it is a 2 oxygens are there. And here also 2 oxygens. Again it is imbalanced only. Correct or not? There is a reactants are not equal to product. It is not equal. It is equal now. Oxygen number is equal. Magnesium number is not equal. That's why again you multiply here with the 2. Okay, clear or not? You multiply here with the 2. 2 into 1. It become what now? 2 Mg plus O2 is rise to MgO. 2 MgO. Understand or not? Yeah. Now once check it, everything is the same or not? Here once check it, magnesium and as well as oxygen. LHS side how much here? Here LHS side how much here? Yeah. How many magnesiums are there? 2 magnesiums are there. And how many oxygens are there? 2 oxygens are there. RHS side how many is there? 2 magnesiums are there. RHS side how many oxygens there? 2 oxygens. Yeah. Now it will be balanced equation. Okay. In this way, we have to balance. Okay. Got it or not? Check there is how many number of products are there, how many number of reactants are there. Enough it is. Okay now. Yes, and there is another textbook. There is given number big equations are given. Okay now. Yes. Once you try here now, and again we'll discuss about that all the whatever the component is there here. Okay. Yes. And here yeah, one stick there is this equation whatever the given in our textbook page number 4 the same manner, and I'm taking one more equation. It is not in our textbook. Okay now. Yes. You take it is a formation of water. What is the H2 plus O2 is rise H2O. It is a water. It is a balanced equation. It is a balanced equation, student. It is a balanced one. No, it is not a balanced equation. And how to balance it? How to balance it? Yeah, same first write name of element. Name of element. Element name. And let's decide what is the number is there. RHS side, what is the number is there? First you have to calculate this one. What is the elements are there here? Hydrogen is one element, oxygen is another element. Now, then it will be taken as what? Hydrogen. How many numbers are there? The hydrogens are contained at 2 here. 2 here. How many hydrogens are there here? 2. But oxygen, how many is there? 1 only there. Okay, there it is the not equal. So how to multiply here? It is a single element. That's why you multiply for totally, not it is individually. Yeah, not possible to write here. Yeah, then it is the individual component is not there. You multiply should be into 2 only. Okay, now don't write here 2. Become balanced now. Don't say like that. Okay, now you have to write here multiplication. Why? Because H not a yes, divisible particles. It is not a contain as a division. It is not an individual particle. It is a together particles. Hydrogen and oxygen combined together. It is there. Whatever multiplication you done here for a balancing. Okay, now yes, balancing it is multiplied with the 2. Okay, yes. Here it is about oxygen here, and it is a 2, and here it is a 1. Understood not all the students? It is a 1, and that's why you multiply with a 2. Okay. Now here one element is there. The element here LHS and as well as RHS. Here, in step 2, what we have to do? In step 2, hydrogen it is there here, oxygen it is there here. Now, what is multiplication here? 2 and as well as here also 2. Okay, now yes. Now it is become what? It is become 4. 2 into 2. Okay, now it is become what? It is become 4 hydrogen. Now there is oxygen. How many is there here? 2 oxygen. How many oxygen? Hydrogens are 4 here. And how many oxygens? 2. These are balanced. Okay, clear? But this is not a balanced now. How many hydrogen numbers are there? 2 LHS side, 4 RHS side. Now again we balance. Okay, clear or not all the students? Again now we have to go balance. Then you go through the step. What step we have to take here? We have to go step 3. Okay, now yes, step 3. Yes. What we have to do? Then multiply with the 2 here. Now it become 4. Yeah. Now our equation become what? 2 plus O2 is equals to H2O. Once check what is the elements are there here? The elements are hydrogen and oxygen. Let's just side what is there here? And let's just side hydrogens are there 2 into 2 and RHS side also there is the 4 hydrogens are there and here oxygens are how many here? 2 oxygens. How many oxygens are there here? 2 oxygens. Got it? Totally it will become what? It become S balanced. Understood or not? There is a 4 oxygens, 4 hydrogens, 4 hydrogens. 2 oxygens, 2 oxygens. Yes, this is called balancing of equation. Okay, number of examples are there in our textbook. If possible, you do it. Every time in an examination also, you don't go draw these tables and all these things. When you observe it, automatically, when you observe a chemical equation, you automatically get it. Yes, there is a by in our mind only when we do that mathematical operations, you'll get it. Like that, suppose in our textbook only, yes, how to balance the equation. Purpose, they given somewhat. What is that? Page number 11, once check it. Page number 11, once check it in page number 11. Okay, now what it is there? The equation is given as C2H4 plus O2 equals CO2 and plus it is what? It's 2O. Yes, need not to go every time by the table. One second, how many carbons are there? Two carbons are there. And how many are there? Four are there. Yes, here four. Two carbons. Yeah, once make it two. What the changes are coming? Two carbons and there is a four oxygens. Again, you make here two. Yes. How many there is? Four oxygens are there. And one more. Yes, now it is not enough. Yes, let's go with the hydrogens. Yes, coming in order. Okay, automatically it may solve. Yes, there is a what it is? Four it is there. Here there is only two. Make it is two. Yes, it will become four. Understood? Now come to the third element. How many oxygens? Two. Now after the changing, how many become here? Four oxygens here. Six here. Then do it is three. Got it? I hope you got it all this time. Before that, what is the situation? C2H4 plus O2 equals CO2 and H2. This is the skeleton. This is the balanced equation. What we are changing? There is a two carbons are there. There is only one carbon multiplied with the two. Okay, like that. You have to start from here. It is within the 1 minute of minute only. It may complete. Okay, now yes, the past way is this way. This is a get because of practice on. Okay, now understood or not understood? This is about a balancing of chemical equation. Yes, at the time of initial practicing, before that, whatever boxes are drawn, in that only to practice it. Okay, I hope you got it. It is yes. Next, one more equation. I'm taking example here. Yes, please take screenshot. Why? Because all the teacher, please take screenshot. Why? Because there are lot of syllabus is there. Okay, now please share that screenshot to your students. Okay, now it is not possible to stay much time on the board. That whatever I've written, that is not possible to stay much time to copy the students. They copied more 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, we have only 40 minutes time. In that one, you only taken 20 minutes time. It is not possible to complete our this total book. Okay, clear or not? That's why please take a screenshot, whatever I'm written on the board. Yes. And next, a C2H2 given here. It is a combined with the what? It is a combined with oxygen. It's a formed as a carbon dioxide. Okay, it's a balanced equation. No, it is not a balanced equation. Once see the question number in a textbook, page number 11, and it is 2. C2H2. How many carbons are there? 2 carbons. Multiply. Next, come to hydrogens. How many hydrogens are there? 2 and may not need anything. Then next, come to oxygen. How many oxygens are there? This side 2. But how many oxygens are there here? Yes, there is a 4 and as a log it is a 5. Okay, clear or not all? Yes, here 4 it becomes 4 and it becomes 5. Okay, yes. Now how you made it is, yeah, here there is only 2, here is only 5. Okay, now here 2 and here 5 total. Here it is already 4, it is there. Okay, here it becomes 1. Now I am taken here totally 5. Yes, and I am taken here 2 more. Multiplied it is the 2. Okay, clear or not? Now how many become it is? It is a 6. Here I am going to 3. Now hydrogen is in balance. Is here 4, here 4. Yes, that's why I am again multiplied with it here 2. Okay, what it becomes 2C2 becomes 4. Yes, it is a 4. And oxygen is 6 here. Yes, here carbon is in balance. Okay, now then here 4 carbons are there. And multiplied here with the what? 4 again. Okay, now oxygen, how many numbers are there? It is a, it how many become 10. Now, yeah, now got it now. One second, 4 carbons are there. Yes, and how many hydrogens? 4 hydrogens are there. Left hand side and parallel oxygens. How many are there? 10 oxygen. One second, the right hand side now. Yes, 4 carbons are there. And here come to the hydrogens, 4 hydrogens. Here 4 oxygen, 4 into 2, 10. And here 2. It is become also 10. Now it's called the balanced equation. Yeah. In case you go through the box items and make LHS equal to RHS like that, it will be take much time. Okay, now just in a mind only you calculate this. And first start from the carbon, next go with the hydrogen, next to go with the oxygen. If again imbalanced because of a meanwhile any balancing, again multiplied the number. Okay, got it. This is only about our total concept of balancing a chemical equation. Yes, I hope you understood. Any doubts? Any doubts, students? Please message me. Okay, if you have any doubts. Thank you, students. Bye. Take care.